Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dalton Daughtry, and today I'm going to share with you 5 ways to achieve President's Club in your position, in your company, or whatever that next level is for you, whether it's President's Club, a promotion, an increase in your commission, salary, whatever it is. I'm going to share with you 5 different ways that in my first 6 months of being an SDR, I was able to win a spot on our President's Club, win a trip to Cabo, and really just set myself up for a very successful career in software sales. So the 5 points I'm going to make are going to be very simple. They're just things I learned, and I thought I'd take that knowledge and pass it on to you so that you can go succeed in your career, whatever that may look like. So number 1, focus on the outcomes. When I got started in my position, I was told, hey, here's how you get paid. And as an SDR, I got paid when I booked qualified demos. So if you're an SDR or you're a BDR or you're in whatever type of position you're in, know what you get paid on and focus on that. You know, I didn't focus on everything else. I focused on what can move the needle, not how organized is my sales force, or how many folders do I correct, do I have on my Gmail, and is everything organized and orchestrated. That don't matter at the end of the day. What matters is moving the needle. And so number 2, I would recommend ignore the numbers, ignore the call volume. Forget about how many emails you got to send. Forget about how many cold calls you got to make. Forget about how many texts you got to send or LinkedIn requests you got to send. Focus on what's most important, and that is achieving goals. That is really, just moving the ball forward. And so, I know a lot of people get so focused on the Salesforce dashboard. Does this, am I hitting my numbers, or they're calculating out, how many calls do I have to make to book X amount of demos, and that stuff's good. And that's great if that's your forte and that's helping you achieve your goals, then fine. But for me, I really didn't focus a lot on that. I didn't focus on, what numbers am I putting up, because I just put everything I had into every day and every minute of every day. And as a result, that turned into the results that I was looking for. And again, just in the first 6 months, top 3 SDR at a multi-billion-dollar company, won a trip to Cabo, and ended up not going on it, but personal choice. But just ignore the numbers. Forget about the semantics and focus on the end result. My 3rd tip would be do more than you're paid to do. Right. Whenever I started putting more out than I was being paid to do, I was paid to do X amount of activities, which is supposed to lead to X amount of results. But I did more than that, right? I could achieve that in 5 hours, and I could hit my numbers, and I could hit my goals. And so I would take my, whatever time I had left over, and I'd put that into helping prepare myself for the next month or the next quarter, or helping another department that's actually, maybe a marketing department that's helping generate us leads, or, talking to account executives and helping streamline that process. And when I started to do these things, not only did I help the company, but I also got noticed, and it led to not only just a significant increase in my pay, but several opportunities internally, and just a lot of good promotion there. So and I was able to help our organization in a significant way. And so do more than you're paid to do. That's point number 3. Point number 4 is going to be take shots. So this is a basketball reference. I read a quote the other day. LeBron said, he said, I missed 9,000 shots, and 26 times I was given the ball for the game-winning shot, and I missed. But it's okay, because I kept keeping on. I didn't give up. I didn't let those be my, those losses or those defeats. I didn't let those define me. And so I recommend just take shots. If you're an SDR, you're a BDR, you're an AE, whatever your role is, whatever your position, just take risks, and risks create energy. And so take risks put yourself in a position to be vulnerable, put yourself in a position to lose, and you'll actually inevitably succeed more than those who are just scared to lose and scared to fail. And so just another metric. So not only was I one of the top 3 producing SDRs in the company within my first 6 months, but also I was the number 1 no-showed SDR. So I booked more meetings, but I also had more no-shows than anybody else. I also have more disqualifications, more disqualified prospects than anybody else. So, but I wasn't focused on that. I wasn't focused on that metric, right? Because I was focused on the end result, and I was focused on producing. And so, last but not least, ask a lot of questions. In any role, I think that the most humble people that have a desire to learn, a desire to grow, they want to know more, they want to know why, those types of people succeed. They drive the ball forward. We are in life where we're at based on the questions we've asked up to this point. And so, if somebody's married, right, I wouldn't have this wedding ring, and I wouldn't be, celebrating 3 years of marriage soon if I hadn't asked the question. In sales, you don't book a demo unless you ask if the person would like to learn more and see the product. And in reality, we get what we ask for. There's an ancient scripture that refers to, what we ask for, we receive. And so, I just encourage you to ask more questions. Ask your upline management. Ask, peers that are succeeding. I wouldn't necessarily, study people that aren't succeeding, but you can even learn from their losses, right? We learn from people's mistakes, or we learn from mentors and asking questions. And so I'd encourage you to ask a bunch of questions. And so, again, these are the 5 tips that I would recommend for somebody if they want to achieve President's Club or hit that next goal or hit that next level, whatever it looks like for them, because these things worked for me. They've not only allowed me to, win a trip to Cabo, double my salary, create significant options, not just in my job, but outside of my job. But these things have gave me the confidence to know that I can succeed in whatever role I step into, and the sky's the limit. So thanks for tuning in. Again, if you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe. My name is Dalton Daughtry, and hope you have an awesome rest of your day. See ya.